Welcome to another episode of Deep Links. Today, we're delving into the profound significance of August 30th Victory Day, a key symbol of Turkish resilience and triumph. This day is not only a historic milestone but also a powerful testament to the strength and unity of the Turkish people. To truly appreciate its importance, we need to explore the events leading up to this victory and the inspiring stories of those who made it possible. Let's dive in. First, let's set the stage with the aftermath of World War I. The Ottoman Empire, once a dominant global power, was left in ruins by the end of the war. The Treaty of Sèvres, signed in 1920, was a devastating blow aimed at dismantling the empire and stripping the Turkish people of their lands and sovereignty. The treaty sought to carve up the Ottoman territories into smaller, weaker states, leaving the Turkish nation fragmented and under foreign control. This wasn't just a diplomatic arrangement, it was a profound humiliation and a clear signal that the Ottoman era was over. Additionally, reflecting on the actions of those who fought for Turkish independence provides us with valuable self-development lessons. For instance, when addressing the Armenian issue and the brutal crimes committed by some Armenian groups during this period, it's essential to recognize another crucial lesson: if you want to fight, never cry after you get beaten. This means that in the struggle for freedom and justice, one must be prepared to face setbacks and losses with resilience and without complaint. The determination to continue fighting, regardless of the setbacks, is what ultimately leads to victory. During this period, the Turkish people faced extreme adversity. The Allies imposed harsh conditions that only worsened the suffering. The Turkish population endured violence, displacement, and economic collapse. The situation seemed almost hopeless. Yet, amidst this despair, there's a crucial lesson to be learned: never give up. Despite the overwhelming odds, the Turkish people, led by Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, refused to accept defeat. Their resilience and determination became the cornerstone of the Turkish War of Independence. This struggle wasn't solely against foreign powers, but also involved dealing with internal chaos and violence. Greek and Armenian gangs were notorious for their brutal actions during this time. These gangs attacked and massacred many Turkish villages, targeting unarmed civilians with horrific violence. The atrocities committed by these groups were not just acts of war but deliberate attempts to spread fear and instability. This period was marked by extreme suffering, underscoring the extraordinary resilience of those who faced such brutality. In this context of relentless adversity, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk emerged as a beacon of hope. His leadership was crucial in rallying the Turkish people to resist the oppressive terms of the Treaty of Sèvres and to fight for their sovereignty. Atatürk's leadership transformed the struggle for independence into a successful campaign for the establishment of the Republic of Turkey. His vision and resolve were essential in turning the tide and securing the nation's future. August 30th, 1922, was a pivotal moment in this struggle. On this day, the Turkish forces achieved a significant victory in the Battle of Dumlupınar. This wasn't merely a military success, it was a powerful assertion of Turkish resolve and a rejection of foreign domination. The victory at Dumlupınar marked a decisive turning point in the Turkish War of Independence, demonstrating the Turkish people's determination to reclaim their nation and sovereignty. As we reflect on this period, it's important to address the brutal actions of the Greek army during their withdrawal from Turkish territories. Their retreat was marked by a series of horrific acts, including massacres and the burning of villages, with Izmir being one of the most severely affected cities. The Greek forces committed these atrocities not as mere military tactics, but to inflict maximum suffering and terror. This scorched earth strategy was designed to leave a legacy of destruction and fear. Here's a critical self-development lesson: even if you face defeat, do so with dignity, not like a primitive barbarian. True honor lies in maintaining one's integrity and humanity, even in defeat, rather than resorting to barbaric acts of revenge and destruction. Now, let's focus on the story of Reşat Sigiltepe, a commander whose actions embody the honor and commitment that characterized the Turkish resistance. Sigiltepe was a dedicated and courageous figure. One of the most memorable episodes in his career occurred during the Battle of Dumlupınar. Atatürk assigned him a critical mission: to capture a strategic hill within a specific time frame. Sigiltepe accepted this challenge with great determination, understanding its importance for the success of the Turkish forces. Sigiltepe led his troops with exceptional bravery and succeeded in capturing the hill, although it was a few minutes later than the promised time. For Sigilteep, this slight delay was unacceptable. His sense of honor and duty was so profound that he felt he had failed in his commitment. In a dramatic and tragic gesture of self-discipline, Risat Sigilteep chose to end his life with his revolver. His death was a powerful statement of his dedication and personal sense of honor. This story highlights how crucial honor is for real men. Sigilteep's actions exemplify the highest standards of personal integrity and commitment. After the establishment of the Republic of Turkey in 1923, Ataturk embarked on a series of transformative reforms. His vision extended beyond military victories. He aimed to modernize and secularize Turkey comprehensively. Among the most significant reforms were the adoption of a new legal system, the introduction of the Latin alphabet, and the promotion of gender equality. The new legal system replaced the old Ottoman laws with a more progressive code that emphasized equality and justice. The transition to the Latin alphabet was intended to improve literacy and facilitate communication with the broader world. Ataturk also championed gender equality, granting women the right to vote and participate in public life. These reforms were fundamental changes that laid the groundwork for a modern, democratic Turkey. They marked a significant shift from the Ottoman past to a future of progress and inclusivity. Today, we're diving into the remarkable story of August 30th Victory Day and the lessons it teaches us about perseverance, honor, and leadership. This day isn't just a historical marker, it's a powerful symbol of the Turkish people's spirit and the remarkable leadership of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. Let's explore how his warriorship, strategic mastery, and progressive reforms embody the qualities of a true high-value man who balances the warrior, the wise, and the gentleman. To appreciate the significance of August 30th Victory Day, we must first understand the context in which it occurred. After World War I, the Ottoman Empire was in ruins, and the Treaty of Sèvres sought to dismantle it entirely, leaving the Turkish people in a state of despair. The imposition of such harsh terms could have easily led to the disintegration of national pride and spirit. Yet, despite these overwhelming odds, the Turkish people, under the leadership of Ataturk, chose not to surrender to their fate. Their struggle to reclaim their sovereignty is a powerful lesson in never giving up. Even in the face of the greatest adversity, resilience and determination can turn the tide in favor of those who refuse to accept defeat. Ataturk's leadership was not merely about fighting battles, it was about embodying the principles of a true warrior. His strategic brilliance was evident in the Battle of Dumlupınar, where Turkish forces achieved a decisive victory that marked a turning point in the War of Independence. Ataturk's ability to inspire and lead his people through such dire circumstances showcased his mastery not just as a military strategist but as a leader who understood the heart of his people. His role as a warrior was intertwined with his wisdom and vision for the future of Turkey. One of the most compelling aspects of Ataturk's leadership was his ability to balance the warrior spirit with a profound sense of wisdom and progressiveness. After establishing the Republic of Turkey, Ataturk embarked on a series of sweeping reforms designed to modernize and secularize the nation. These reforms included the introduction of a new legal system, the adoption of the Latin alphabet, and the promotion of gender equality. These changes were not just about transforming a country but about reshaping its identity to align with modern values and global standards. This blend of warrior spirit, strategic acumen, and progressive thinking is what defines a high-value man. Ataturk's leadership demonstrates that it is possible to be both a formidable warrior and a wise, forward-thinking leader. He embodied the spirit of a true gentleman, not in the sense of being merely polite, but in his commitment to principles of honor and integrity. His actions reflect a deep understanding that real leadership involves more than just winning battles. It's about creating a legacy that endures through meaningful progress and respect for all people. Consider the tragic story of Risat Sigilteep, a commander who epitomized the warrior's honor. Assigned a critical mission during the Battle of Dumlupınar, Sigilteep successfully captured a strategic hill, though he arrived a few minutes later than promised. For him, this delay was a matter of personal failure, reflecting the high standards he set for himself. His decision to end his life rather than live with what he saw as dishonor highlights the intense personal commitment and sense of duty that characterized his approach to leadership. Sigilteep's story underscores the importance of maintaining one's honor and integrity even when facing personal and professional challenges. As we reflect on August 30th Victory Day and the stories of those who shaped Turkey's destiny, we see a clear message: true strength lies in the balance of being a warrior, a wise leader, and a gentleman. Ataturk's life and legacy demonstrate that these qualities are not mutually exclusive but can coexist harmoniously in a leader who is both courageous and forward-thinking. So, as we commemorate this significant day, let's remember the values of resilience, honor, and progress that Ataturk and his contemporaries exemplified. Their lives teach us that in our own struggles and endeavors, maintaining a balance of strength, wisdom, and integrity can lead us to triumph, no matter how formidable the challenges we face. If you've enjoyed this exploration of August 30th Victory Day and the inspiring stories surrounding it, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to Deep Links. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, no matter how tough things get, keep pushing forward. Until next time.